Dawn breaks slowly over London, and a pale grey light slips between the crooked rooftops along the River Thames. The city wakes in layers of sound. Church bells echo across the narrow lanes, while the creak of wooden carts rattles over uneven stones. Smoke curls from hundreds of chimneys, drifting through the damp morning air and settling into the tangled maze of streets. Timber houses lean toward one another, as if whispering across the road. In their upper stories, jutting out over alleys so narrow that neighbors can pass a loaf of bread from window to window. The city feels crowded, restless, alive. London in the year 1666 presses tightly within its medieval walls, a place where nearly 500,000 souls live shoulder to shoulder. Buildings rise 3 and 4 stories high, framed with dark oak beams and filled with plaster that has cracked with age. Many houses are centuries old, patched and repatched after time and neglect. Wooden signs swing above shop doors, painted with lions, anchors, and gilded crowns to guide those who cannot read. And the smell of the city drifts everywhere at once: coal smoke, damp wood, river mud, horse manure, roasting meat, and the sour odor of waste tossed into the gutters. Men and women step out into the streets wrapped in wool cloaks and leather boots worn thin by years of walking. Apprentices hurry through the morning mist carrying tools for their masters. Bakers pull steaming loaves from brick ovens before the sun fully rises. Water sellers shout for customers, while boys weave through the crowds with baskets of fish caught only hours earlier in the Thames. The city never truly falls silent. Even in the early light, it hums with labor and survival. Along the riverfront, the wharves are already crowded. Ships from Holland, Spain, and the distant colonies sway against wooden docks, their sails furled like folded wings. Crates of sugar, tobacco, spices, and silk pass from ship to shore under the watchful eyes of merchants dressed in dark coats and broad hats. The river is London's lifeline, a flowing artery of commerce that feeds the city's endless appetite for goods and wealth. Porters strain beneath heavy loads while sailors shout in languages from across the world. Beyond the busy docks rise the towers and halls of power. The great dome of St. Paul's Cathedral dominates the skyline, its stone walls weathered but commanding. Not far away stand the guild halls, where powerful trade companies govern the flow of commerce. Wealthy merchants ride through the streets in fine carriages, their clothes trimmed with velvet and lace, their fortunes tied to ships that cross dangerous oceans. Above them all rules King Charles II, but restored to the throne only a few years earlier, presiding over a kingdom still recovering from civil war and political upheaval. Yet beneath the surface of prosperity, the city carries shadows that refuse to fade. The memory of plague still lingers in every crowded alley. Only a year ago, the Great Plague swept through London, claiming tens of thousands of lives. Many houses still stand abandoned, their doors sealed and marked by fear. Disease thrives where the streets are cramped, and the air is thick with smoke and waste. Thieves slip easily through crowded markets, and fires, small, frequent, and often deadly, break out among the tightly packed wooden buildings. London lives with constant danger. A single spark can leap from chimney to roof, from roof to street, carried by wind and dry timber. Buckets of water stand ready in courtyards, and watchmen patrol the streets at night. But the city is built like tinder, waiting for flame. Still, life continues with stubborn determination. Markets overflow with food and laughter. Children chase each other between the stalls. Bells ring for weddings, for worship, for celebration. The people of London endure, building their lives in the narrow spaces between hardship and hope. Yet somewhere in the crowded heart of the city, unseen and unnoticed, the conditions for catastrophe quietly gather. The wooden houses lean closer each year, the streets grow tighter, the air grows drier. And soon, in a matter of days, the London that now breathes and bustles beneath the morning smoke will vanish into fire, leaving behind only ash, memory, and the beginning of a very different city.